Well, here we are, 2026. The holidays are officially over. And now the doldrums of winter hit us. So, think about projects you can do around the house. And painting comes up. Even here at the North Pole, after all the children that were here, the walls need to be taken care of. So, a few painting tips to do it correctly. That's the thing. You want to take your time and do it right so you get a good looking job, because there's nothing you can do in your home to make an impact that costs less money than a fresh coat of paint. So first of all, when it comes to actually picking colors, that's where it, outside is even a bigger deal because it costs so much to have the exterior of the house painted. But when you're doing a bedroom, if you're unsure about colors, I've said this before, you can, this is Ben Moore, they'll kind of give you their best-selling colors. I mean, there's 2026 stuff, but neutrals, and you're pretty much guaranteed when they're showing you this, that it's going to be fine because they're only showing the very best. And they also have combos where you can, show you what to put on the trim, or if you want an accent wall that's deeper in color. So I would heavily rely on those. Probably I've read and I've talked to painters, 90% of the job is the prep. That's the thing, because we want to get to see how the paint looks. Doing the prep is so important. Going from washing the walls down, getting the dirt, you can kind of see down here, there's filth we had thousands of children through this room. So kind of cleaning that up, washing the base boards, because without getting the dirt off, there's an adhesion problem with the paint. So taking care of any nicks, I don't really see any right here, but you have to do that properly. If you want to do it the old-fashioned way, you get regular spackling, put it in, and then you'd sand it. If you can't wait, this is lightweight stuff. It's kind of hard to put in. You kind of have to balance it on a putty knife and pop it in there, and then you can paint right over it. So that's good. Doing the taping. So this is frog tape. So frog tape has a little bit of what is in baby diapers, and so it keeps it from bleeding. You know how when you pull tape off and then you see where it's bled over? This prevents that. So it's a really good product, but you'll want to tape off between the trim. And so when you get ready to paint, you're doing it, kind of in the order of sealing. Don't look at the ceiling because there's no ceiling in this room. Ceiling, walls, and then trim. That's generally the order. I know I have painters that will do it different, but they're professionals, so we're going to let them do things how they do it. If rollers are in 6-packs, they're probably cheap. Don't use this, because a cheap roller can take a really good coat of paint, which would be like the Ben Moore paint, and make it look very average. So get the very best roller that you can afford. And you'll be much happier. Then when you get ready to go, you're doing, don't start at the bottom. Start here. You kind of do the letter M, letter W, and you kind of work in areas like that, and then you come back. But the key is prep, taking your time, and you're going to have a beautiful looking bedroom or family room, whatever it is. And you know what? Then you'll be one more day closer to spring. Have a question you'd like me to answer? Shoot me an email at askpat@wthr.com.